Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Songs My Kids Wrote. Today I am joined by
Bennett.
And today on Songs My Kids Wrote, we are going to be writing a song based on something that Bennett said in December of 2015. So Bennett, that would have put you at 5 years old. You said,
My leg feels like it's bleeding on the inside. Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls off?
my leg feels like it's bleeding on the inside. Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls out? This is actually the very first thing that I wrote down for Songs My Kids Wrote way back in December of 2015. I started keeping track of these silly things, and this is a strange one. What do you think, Bennett? What might have been going on that your leg felt like it was bleeding on the inside?
I don't know. I do remember when I was younger, I, for some reason, did have a weird feeling sometimes inside my body. I think it was on my arm. Like, sometimes I felt different, just for like a split second. But it wasn't in my leg at all. It just happened in my arm. I don't know. Maybe it's from like I maybe fell down in the house, maybe.
Maybe.
And I didn't, and it just the pain came in later. I don't know.
So I'm a little confused. I mean, obviously you were 5, so there's a lot that could have been lost in translation here. But you say my leg feels like it's bleeding on the inside. Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls out? You thought your leg was going to fall out?
That doesn't make any sense.
Definitely pretty interesting. Well, here on Songs My Kids Wrote, we take something that one of the boys said when they were much, much younger, and as obviously this was more than half a lifetime ago for Bennett, who's now 11 years old. Any ideas on the type of direction you might want to go with this phrase? Normally we turn these things into a chorus maybe, but kind of a lengthy statement here. My leg feels like it's bleeding on the inside. Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls out?
Well, I already wrote down a few things.
Oh my goodness. This is the most prepared we've ever been on Songs My Kids Wrote.
I was kind of thinking about us going to the playground with maybe a few friends or something, or someone. I fall down multiple times, maybe on the concrete or something. When we get back home, my leg feels weird, and then I really need a Band-Aid for no reason. I guess there is a reason, but...
What are you thinking as far as the mood of the song? I mean, it's kind of optimistic to ask for a Band-Aid in case it falls out. You're being proactive rather than reactive. Do you think it's a happy song, a sad song, a slow song, a fast song?
I would kind of like a fast song for this.
Okay.
Because I think it would be kind of a challenge to put all those words into a faster song, and I want to see how that turn out.
So you want to go with this idea of being at the playground with friends?
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Gosh.
All right, well, we're going to give Bennett a chance to flesh out that idea, and that was a purposeful pun there, because we're talking about things bleeding and skin and flesh and so on. We'll be back with more of Bennett's ideas on My leg feels like it is bleeding on the inside. Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls out? We'll be back. And we are back, and Bennett has written down some lyrics. Anything you want to say about what you've written down?
Yeah.
So what happens in your lyrics?
So we go to the playground with a few friends, and then we like play different games, and then I accidentally fall down, and then we go home.
So you just go home? Nothing else?
Yeah, that's what happens.
So you go to the playground, you play a few games, you accidentally fall down, and then you go home.
Yep.
Are you hurt?
I guess so, yeah.
Are you going to make that clear?
Yeah, I guess I get hurt.
Do you just have one verse? What do you have
I
going
have
on?
4.
4 verses?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I don't think we've ever had a 4-verse song my kids wrote. Let's write some music. We'll be back. So you hear how it's going from your right ear to your left ear, and you see those peaks there and valleys. So when it's up here, that's the left channel. So you're only hearing it in the left ear. But when it's down here, that's the right channel. So like there's a little line where that light gray is there, the light green, I mean, and that's the center. So when you bring it up, that's left. Down, it's right. So if we go up here to where you sang, And I'm just going to make dots in the same places. And now you're going to hear yourself. Okay, I'm going to go up to the correct channel, the one that's actually labeled, Can I Have a Band-Aid? And I'm going to unmute that so we can actually hear it. This one goes up to 50. Not to 50! Do you know what movie that's from?
The Princess Bride, I don't know.
That was a fantastic guess.
Was I right?
Yeah.
Well, I remember one soccer game last year. I think it was my last soccer game from the spring, I think.
Okay.
And you quoted something and I named it right. And
Okay.
then I said, you did a good impression of Andre the Giant. You said you were like really proud of me because I knew my characters.
Well, I think any father would be proud that his son knows Andre the Giant impression. Anybody want a peanut? That wasn't a very good one, though. And then you'll play on 1.
Is when I took a terrible fall my leg.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And we are done. Bennett, what do you think of My Leg Feels Like It's Bleeding on the Inside? Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls out?
Well, I like it, and I like how he made it a little bit more faster than other songs that we've done before.
I'll have to play you a couple songs that it was kind of inspired by, as far as the music goes, so you can get a better idea of where it was coming from. What would you say your favorite part of the song was?
I liked the chorus part a lot.
Oh, and you were afraid of that.
Yeah, it's quite fast.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like with creating this song, you started off and you were kind of reticent the whole time because you thought that was too long of a line, but it turned out to be, I think, a pretty cool chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say about My Leg Feels Like It's Bleeding on the Inside? Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls out?
No.
Okay. Later on this month, we will be back for our family Christmas song for our season finale, season 2 of Songs My Kids Wrote. So you'll be hearing from Bennett again and Darren, as well as Mommy and myself. In the meantime, if you enjoy Songs My Kids Wrote, we hope that you will subscribe, like, and share this podcast and these songs with anyone that you think might enjoy Songs My Kids Wrote. Don't forget, you can still purchase Season 1 of Songs My Kids Wrote on iTunes and elsewhere across the internet. Again, we'll be back next month with a new idea and a new Song My Kids Wrote. And now, the world premiere of...
My leg feels like it's bleeding on the inside. Can I have a Band-Aid in case it falls out?